Coach Stepp, how's the wide receiver core looking to you so far? Are you seeing guys break open like you want them to?
Yeah, I think the guys played hard. There's some things, the details that we had to clean up from the game on Saturday, but the effort and the strain was there. We just got to continue to get better. We got to continue to show up every day and work and do our 111 to make sure the offense is on track.
Have you seen the guys turn the page the way you wanted them to since Saturday?
Yeah, we had good meetings on Sunday. The guys had the day off yesterday and came in and watched a lot of film. Then we had a really good practice today. Guys had good spirits, moving around really fast, and our guys are ready to rebound.
What has prevented Luke and Colin from maybe connecting? It seems like they're on the verge of it. We see a lot of targets, but maybe it's not always there.
I connected on that one for a touchdown. We just got to continue rhythm and timing. That comes with reps. That comes with practice. We just got to continue to write that stuff during the week.
Obviously, more of a tighter rotation against Indiana. What have Hudson, Colin, Hank done to earn that trust?
Things show up every day, be consistent. Those guys have had really good weeks of practice, and everybody has. But those guys have earned the right to play a lot, and we continue to push each other, continue to compete every day during practice, and when you guys have the best week, we'll play.
Coach, if you had many games like Saturday in your career, probably not. How do you come back from that? What's the playbook for that?
Yeah, I've unfortunately been part of another one like that.
All right.
You got to own it. It is. We put it out there, so we got to own it. But you shouldn't need any fuel to come back the next week and get ready for the next opponent, no matter who it is.
How'd you do that time? How'd you do the next week that time?
It was the end of the season.
Oh, end of the season.
You had to eat that one for a long time.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess in your time with Colin, just what's maybe stood out to you the most about maybe his growth or development, or what he's done off the field on it?
That's a great question. Probably there's a lot of guys you can correct stuff on the film room, and they go out, and it may not happen the first time they do it, but usually they get it corrected. Colin Dixon, you can fix it in that meeting room, and the very first time he goes out and does it again, it's going to be exactly how you corrected it in the film room. So, and just everything he does, the way he prepares, the way he takes care of his body, like he plays with urgency, and he plays with really good detail.
What allows a guy to maybe hear it once, go out and do it the way you want it the next time?
Yeah, being really smart, really conscious. Talk about being coachable. I heard a coach tell me one time, being coachable is not just saying yes sir and that stuff. It's being coachable is being able to take what you get corrected on film and put it out there on practice the next day. So I think he's very conscientious. I think he's really smart. And I think it means a lot to him.
What stands out about the USC secondary? Are they a man team, zone team, a little bit of both?
Both. Long, athletic, talented. They got really good players out there.
I guess with Colin, talk about getting that chemistry with Luke. What's the key for a wide receiver quarterback to do that? Is it just throwing as much as possible?
Reps. Yeah, reps. We can't get enough reps. Those full speed reps, and it's hard, man. It is hard to throw deep balls a lot during practice because you got all the other stuff you got to work on too, so you can't kill them. But just getting those full speed reps and practice and getting the chemistry and get the timing down. So, like I said, we did it pretty well on the long one for a touchdown. But that stuff just comes with more and more reps.
For Justin, Coach said there was a package, but he just didn't get out there last week. What is the ideal situation? Like, what situations do you really like him in? Is it a red zone thing?
No, I like him all over the place. He was just a little bit limited and felt like it was the right thing to hold him. But he had a good practice today, and good Lord willing, we can keep him healthy this week, and he'll be out there Saturday.
You remember your first impressions of Colin, like when you got here?
I remember he reminded me a lot of Trey Quinn, a kid we had at SMU. Thicker lower half, moved really fast, really good detail. He stood out to me with how hard he worked. The first thing I saw when I came in here was winter workouts.
Yeah.
And I was like, my gosh, that kid, he never got tired. I was like, man, this guy's got pretty good endurance, pretty good stamina. He just worked really, really hard.
Is he a little unique in he's got the frame he does, but you can maybe throw him in the slot at times?
Absolutely. We ball game against South Carolina, we brought him all the way back to kick out a defensive end. We used Hank last week in a protection, just chipping the defensive end. Like him and Colin are just so they're smart enough, they're tough enough, they're physical enough to do stuff like that. So he can play all over the field. I mean, the kid can literally line up in all three spots and not practice it at all. You know, it's a nice thing to have as a coach.
And that's just innate. And at some point,
Yeah.
it's just, he just can do it. I mean,
He's got to be smart. He's really he's like, some guys have zero common sense but actually know football, and then some guys have a combination of both. And like that kid's just got an unbelievable awareness.